industrial real estate. It's growing so rapidly. And you can see that when you look at the market data on companies and packages that are sent out.
30 years ago, we were walking around having to use landlines to call one another, and we would have to run out to the store to get a gallon of milk. Now we can have that delivered in 15 minutes along with dessert if we want it, and diapers for the children. So I think what to watch relative to this is how that technology gets adopted and what are the other things that are coming down the pike on where or how it can be adopted in the future.
We understand that there are a lot of different types of robots. For example, you have cobots that act in a cube, going through and getting packages and bringing them out. And then you have the forklift robots.
What we do see is more of a cobot or cohabitation of physical machines and the folks that effectively run facilities or run operations. But in today's environment, really what we're talking about is the adoption of technologies that make, one, our ability to access goods a little bit easier, cleaner, faster, and safer, and then two, to make that more repeatable and to learn from it in a faster environment.
We understand the business process really well, and that starts with a location and doing location economics and analytics and looking for where strategically do we put a warehouse to distribute products. We do a crosswalk into the number of occupations that are needed for that location, and then we make a decision about where you're going to get the best labor. And in fact, when you look at job postings data and you look at robot technicians, it's gone up sky high. In 2024, there weren't a lot of jobs in that area. In 2025, there are a lot more jobs in that area. And then we get into the financial aspects of real estate and the business and economic incentives.
When you have robots that have the ability to climb or reach higher than humans do, you have a clear height issue, or you effectively get taller facilities. And the costs to go up as opposed to spread out, at least in today's environment and ones moving forward, is significantly cheaper now. If you can go higher and you have machinery or equipment that can get there in a safe manner, you may consider doing that. So can you open up opportunities in markets that would otherwise be considered secondary or even tertiary in nature because of their access to the types of labor that you would otherwise want or need to operate a facility or operate an operation?
What we try to do when we go in and talk to the client is already have part of the answer for them. We find out what they're looking for and we give them part of the answer so that they understand we're the right team in the room.
It's a big, crazy world out there. If and when we move warehouse movers and laborers into alternative places where they have to think about how technology gets adopted, invariably additional businesses and services will be created out of that.